Hi, friends. My name is Martha. Today, I'm sharing a delicious and healthy dessert recipe that won't hurt your figure. Instead of regular flour, we'll use ground oats, a fantastic swap that makes it lighter and healthier. Oats are packed with soluble fiber called beta-glucan, which helps control blood sugar levels and lowers cholesterol. Plus, oat flour is often gluten-free, perfect for better digestion or anyone avoiding gluten. Next, add half a cup of cocoa powder to the ground oats. This will turn our dessert into a truly chocolatey delight with a rich, deep flavor that melts in your mouth. Then, add 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Whisk 2 eggs in a bowl until lightly frothy. This makes the dessert fluffier and more tender. While the eggs are whisking, I'd love it if you'd write in the comments which city you're watching from. I'm always curious to learn more about my viewers. Thank you for your likes and comments. Your support means a lot to me. Add 2 teaspoons of honey or maple syrup to the whisked eggs, natural sweeteners with a subtle aroma. Unlike refined sugar, which I avoid in my baking, honey keeps vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, avoids blood sugar spikes, and makes the dessert healthier for your figure and skin. Take a 1/4 cup of butter and melt it in a skillet over low heat. This adds a tender creaminess and rich aroma that we all love in homemade baking. If you want to make the dessert vegetarian or dairy-free, simply swap the butter for a 1/4 cup of melted coconut oil. It works perfectly and gives a subtle tropical note. Add the melted butter to the egg mixture, whisk lightly, and our wet ingredients for the dough are ready. Now pour the wet ingredients into the dry mixture and mix thoroughly until smooth. We get a rich chocolate batter, thick, fragrant, with that deep cocoa aroma filling the kitchen with cozy anticipation. Next, take a bar of dark chocolate, about 2.5 ounces, and chop it into small pieces. I like to use unsweetened dark chocolate, but chocolate chips sold ready-made in small portions work perfectly too. These pieces are important for the texture of our baked dessert. As you enjoy it, you'll be delighted to find little chocolate chunks inside. When warm, the chocolate melts, creating an amazingly smooth flavor blend, and as the dessert cools, the pieces firm up a bit, adding a pleasant contrast. It's absolutely delicious, a true treat for chocolate lovers. Add the chocolate pieces to our batter and gently mix so they distribute evenly. Then I decided to add some dried apricots, cutting them into small pieces. Dried apricots bring a pleasant natural sweetness and soft texture, making the flavor even richer and more interesting. This healthy dried fruit is packed with vitamin A for glowing skin, potassium for heart health, and fiber for good digestion, a perfect addition to our healthy dessert. Apricots also add a slight chewiness, creating a nice contrast with the chocolate and oats. As I carefully cut the pieces to the same size, imagine how these bright flecks will make every baked bite a delightful surprise. Add the apricot pieces to our batter and mix gently. They pair perfectly with the chocolate and oats. If the batter feels too thick, add a splash of milk. Cow's milk or plant-based like oat or coconut works great. What's your favorite? Let me know in the comments. Mix everything thoroughly for a smooth, uniform texture. This ensures even flavor and a beautiful result. Now for one of the main stars of our dessert, sweet potato. Take 1 large sweet potato, about 1 pound, and peel off the skin. Sweet potatoes are a true superfood, packed with beta-carotene for glowing skin, vitamins A and C for immunity, and fiber for good digestion. In this chocolate dessert, it adds natural sweetness, creamy texture, and vibrant orange color. The combo with cocoa is magical. This root veggie makes the dessert not just delicious but nutritious too, perfect for watching your figure and health. While I peel the sweet potato, have you tried it in desserts before? Grate the sweet potato on a large grater. This gives it a fluffy texture that blends perfectly into the batter, making the dessert moist and tender. Even though we all love sweets and want to treat ourselves often, there's no need to feel guilty afterward. Love and care for yourself. Add the grated sweet potato to our chocolate batter and mix thoroughly. We get a thick, rich batter that will bake into healthy chocolate brownies, dense, fragrant, and incredibly delicious. I would love if you subscribe to this channel. There will be plenty of interesting, unusual, and healthy desserts here. Your opinion means a lot, so please write in the comments. What ingredients would you like to see in the next dessert? Take a 10-inch baking dish and grease it with butter. This ensures the finished brownies release easily without sticking, keeping their perfect shape. If avoiding animal products, swap for coconut or any plant-based oil. Melt and spread a thin layer on the sides and bottom. Glass springform pans work great too for even heating. Spoon our chocolate sweet potato batter into the dish and smooth the top with a spoon for an even surface. This helps the brownies bake uniformly. Bake in a preheated oven with top/bottom heat plus convection for 30 minutes. Perfect for a fudgy inside with a slight crust outside. Our chocolate brownies are ready. Now all that's left is to cut them into delicious-looking pieces. The rich chocolate aroma combined with the sweet potato makes this dessert incredibly flavorful and inviting. Thanks to the sweet potato, these brownies are moist and tender, delicious warm or cooled. They have a crispy, caramelized crust on top and a soft, fudgy inside. Pure chocolate bliss. Thank you for watching. I wish you to treat yourself and your loved ones with healthy, tasty desserts. I hope to see you in my next video. Many thanks for your attention, likes, and comments. They mean a lot to me. See you soon.